Do not attempt to adjust your set. This is a Streaming Freedom video bulletin. Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. In my continuation of trying to help the Skyrim community through the various problems that came up because of patch 122, this is mainly for people that were on the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox. I have for you today a video that I'm hoping will have useful and helpful information in it that is mainly aimed at the Xbox community. There could be some information that is helpful for the PlayStation 5 community as well. I don't know. I honestly don't know that anything here can help the Xbox community, which is why I want to get that out of the way right off the bat, so that before you get any further into this video, you do know that while it is my intent that I'm hoping that this information can be useful and help you, it could all just be a waste of time. I hate having to create videos like this, but what you have to understand is I do not have these issues with the game freezing on the menu, so it's extremely hard when I don't have the issues, especially on a system that I'm completely unfamiliar with, which is the Xbox, because I've never had any type of Xbox to be able to provide any type of help for you, but that is what I am trying to do. So before the information in this video is heard, you do need to know that this is information I've been trying to find out anything that I can that might be able to help you guys until Bethesda ever decides to get off their ass and let us know if another fix is coming out, because I've been keeping on top of that too, and the last update was the update that I reported on, which was December 28th, that they had a temporary workaround of starting the game in offline mode. That is all the information that we've gotten from Bethesda. So I've been doing what I can, trying to track down information in forums for Xbox, not understanding half of what the people there are talking about, but seeing if I could find some information that can help your community. I have some stuff here I think might be useful information, might explain why playing the game in offline mode is actually helping. Something here that, if true, really pisses me off, not for the people that found the fix, I'm glad it's working for them, but for what it means that Bethesda is doing, I think is really scummy. Again, if it is true, we will be getting into that. But you need to know, again, that the information that is provided by these people, I have no way of knowing if it is good information, if it's accurate. I think it is, or I wouldn't be bringing it to you, but like everything, you know, I can only go by what I read or what I am told. And also, any of my own views and opinions are simply that, views and opinions. I have no knowledge of the Xbox system or how it works, so anything that I might add in here, things that you hear in these potential fixes, if there's something that you feel that you should not do, then simply do not do it. As always, you are responsible for any actions that you take. So, the following information that I will be sharing with you is from Reddit posts and is from other Xbox users. I do not know if they are Series X, Series S. I really don't even know the difference between those systems. It's the Microsoft community. It is their observations, some fixes that have worked for them. I will be providing a link. They were gotten off different Reddit posts, and I can't remember what each post is, but I will be providing a link to each of those that I got. Also, in those posts that you'll be seeing, I am only going to be showing select things that I thought might be able to help. There was some fixes in there that people reported that I think were really going way over what you should do, and that people were saying didn't work anyways, so I did not include them. So if you do decide to go and read these posts for yourself, just, you know, be aware of that. Don't just follow the advice there blindly. The same with the advice that's in this video. Again, I hope that this can help you guys out until something more permanent from Bethesda comes along. Let's get into the video. And I do need to say, I forgot that these first few are not from Reddit. This is from the Microsoft community itself. As I stated, I've been all over seeing if I could find you guys some help, as I know you're not getting a lot of it, and Bethesda sure as hell isn't doing anything right now. So, this states, Skyrim SE stuck on continue. It says, hi. As of this morning, I can no longer continue my game in Skyrim SE on my Xbox Series S. The game is very slow at the main menu screen and at the press any key, but will allow you to proceed to the continue. The label fades out in a stuttered manner over around 10 seconds, at which point continue is fully visible. The label continue can never be actioned though. The rest of the Xbox, i.e. the menus and game selector, remains responsive as usual. Some things I have tried. Switching accounts, now that is crossed out, I don't know why. Transferring to the Eternal SSD. Deleting and reinstalling all of Skyrim except the game data. I am now trying on my Xbox One S. As far as I'm aware, there are no mods. Any ideas? Is anyone experiencing issues? I last played Skyrim a week ago. And that post was from Starting Scarab. Dreas replied to them, "Hi, I have a working temporary fix. If you go offline in network settings, the game works fine. No mods can be used, unfortunately, but the game will work and save to your Xbox. Hopefully the saves will work fine when the update comes out. Bethesda is looking into it. It was caused by the 1.22 update. No ETA on a fix as of yet. Article I read was a couple of days ago, so hopefully soon." Starting Scarab replied back, "Thanks Dreas. I didn't think I did anything wrong with the saves, like disconnecting power halfway through, but I couldn't find anyone else anywhere experiencing the same issue, and thought there must be like a million or so playing Skyrim each day. I think I eventually worked out a similar solution to you," and it gave a link here. "But I am just really happy to hear it's a known issue. A patch will be most welcome. For a known issue, it was disappointing that Bethesda support didn't give me anything except very generic solutions for the problem. Ultimately ending with delete the saved games both locally and in the cloud if nothing else works." And this is the post that Starting Scarab linked. Now I do want to point out though that this shows 0 people found this helpful. This was created on December 15th, 2021. It says, Skyrim SE corrupted autosaves. I posted the following question recently and gives a link to that question. It states, I was running the vanilla Skyrim SE, but the main menu had slowed to a crawl following December 12th. None of the help provided was of any assistance, but I managed to restore the game by syncing to the cloud, uninstalling Skyrim, disconnecting the network cable, reinstalling Skyrim SE 1.0.0.0 from disk. From there, I was able to delete all autosaves, 3 of them all in Riften, and return to the last saved game which worked fine despite using a Skyrim several versions older. I am stuck with an hour to approach moving the console back online and retain these now working saved games. I lost next to no data, but did not lose several hours to this bug. Connecting Skyrim SE 1.0.0.0 console to the internet demands an update. Potentially, I see myself deleting the cloud saves on one console, updating Skyrim SE 1.0.0.0 on the other, and hoping that sees working cloud saves sync across both copies of Skyrim SE. I'm very hesitant about the process because it involves deleting saves and the Xbox just offers broad options, not fine-grained controls. I suspect that this is a bug recent or even in the latest version of Skyrim SE that has caused the corrupted saves, not a hardware issue or unexpected shutdown on my part. And again, I do want to point out that there's only somewhat there that they're showing a fix, and 0 people did find it helpful. Again, it is hard to find anything really that can fix this game. A little bit of the information a little further on here might be a little bit more helpful than this, but I thought I should include it. So this is a continuation of the back and forth between the different Xbox users before clicking on that link that Scarab gave for what their fix or what they were doing was. Jedi Sith 1981 says, nothing is working for me. Tried everything but being offline, which I am not going to do, especially without mods. Fix the game, please. Me saying it nicely because I'm strongly disappointed. And Dreas, who is the one that suggested playing the game offline to Scarab, that fix worked, which people have reported it does. Dreas says, absolutely, I can't be bothered to play vanilla Skyrim either. I've already done that 5+ times. The mods are the only thing that makes it worth going back and playing after so many playthroughs over the years. I was just letting people know that this is a workaround. Perhaps there is someone out there who's never played the game before, and now all of a sudden it's broken, you know. So playing offline wouldn't be such a problem as it is to you and me. Hurry up, Bethesda, and fix our game. We did pay for it after all. And here's where you start to wonder about Bethesda, and this will be covered again a little later on in the video. Daniel J. Hall states, a number of people on Reddit have had the same issue, and that it's the Anniversary Edition upgrade notification that is causing it. Buying the upgrade has magically fixed the issue for them. Definitely not Bethesda trying to push AE on people. Now, I want to cover a little bit of this here, so I'm going to cut away real quick before we get back into this. So I do believe the information that we just saw in that comment is very important as to what could be causing, if that is correct, and again, that's if it is correct, but what could be causing the freezing on the Xbox and the PlayStation 5. Now, why it's not on the PS4, I do not know. But that is what that person stated, that that Anniversary Edition upgrade notification is what is causing it. That would explain why when you're going offline, that notification, I guess, wouldn't be there. I don't know. I haven't tested playing offline myself, but it's the notification that's causing it. So in other words, this little bastard right here is the reason why everybody is having such an issue with being able to play the game. If that is the case, then I'm certain that your next question is probably the same as mine, and that is, why the hell don't they do something to remove that off of the fucking main menu? If that's all it would take to fix that issue. As we'll see a little later on in another post, somebody is saying that the way that works, it is trying to access Bethesda.net servers, I guess, if you haven't gotten the upgrade. And I guess the information is what's causing the lag in the system. That's why if you're going offline, it's not connecting to Bethesda.net servers and not causing the issue. Now again, I do not know if that is true. That is what they are saying, but it makes sense. And so, would they even need to release a patch for that? Why can't they, if it's something to do on Bethesda.net's side, who a lot of people in the comments state that Bethesda.net's got notoriously bad servers. I know anytime I try to log into it on the PS4's game menu to get into the mods, half the time it doesn't work. Why can't they correct that over there? Or if that is what's causing the issue, why can't they fucking remove it? Either in another patch that would just simply get that off of there, or, at the very least, you know, why is that so fucking hard? And why we're not getting any information, if that is all that it is that's causing it. And again, why that wouldn't be on the PS4, because, like, it's, as you saw, that is gameplay from my game. It's on my screen. I always have to be careful not to hit that damn thing when I'm trying to play the game, because I don't want the Anniversary Edition. Which leads me to the next point, that what that person stated in their comment, that buying the AE upgrade magically fixed the problem. That is what I was talking about earlier, that if that's true, that pisses me off. That is a very scummy thing to do. Again, if that is true, that's a very scummy thing to do, that you're forcing people to have to shell out yet more money, people that didn't want that version, in order to be able to play their game. So, getting back to the post, Hickory411 states, I've found that the freezing stuttering doesn't happen if you're offline. So you can put your console in offline mode in network settings. Then load your game to the point where you actually have your save loaded. Then you can go back online. Sky42 replied, just tried this, can confirm it works. The second I plug my Ethernet back in, the game instantly freezes up in the menu. So frustrating. I literally can't even play the game because it takes 10 minutes for the game to receive a button click. This comment was actually 16 days ago, because I just recently got these, so this was 16, 17 probably now days ago. Substantial Bench 574 states, hey all, Just an update. Looks like it's still not fixed. I can't even get past the menu because it outright freezes after pressing A to enter. I have Skyrim Special Edition with a ton of mods including a menu changer mod. I'm playing on Xbox One X. This is broke as fuck. I'll try running it while offline, seeing as I see a few people said that works. Weird though, why would that work? And now this next comment goes back into what we saw earlier. Agelosin, I'm so sorry, I'm always mispronouncing names. That guy states, putting the console offline, I the only way to get it to work for me. It's like the menu SWF has some kind of online check to get the latest news when it's online and it's not firing correctly. So that is where I'm coming off with, if that is what's going on with the AE upgrade, if it's connecting to Bethesda net trying to check for something and there's some misinformation there that's causing the lag, and that's why when you're not got the system online that's not lagging. Why can't they fix that on their end? What is so difficult about that, that this is what now, 2 months later, I think that you guys have been having that issue? So I'm hoping that this next information might be able to be a big help to you guys. This was recent. This was 10 days ago, so probably 11 to 12 now by the time I'm making this, but by BBGamer27, who stated, it worked for me after I made my new Xbox my home Xbox. Romariel 10 days ago stated, this worked for me too, thanks mate. And 8 days ago, one Golden Duck stated, yep, this did it for me too, thanks a lot. Now again, I am not at all familiar with the Xbox, so I don't know what BB Gamer is talking about, but if that is something that is very easy for you to do, if that wouldn't cause any issues, cause you to lose any progress, maybe you could try that and maybe that would fix the thing. Again, these are more recent. And so I'm hoping that that could be a fix for a lot of you guys. Again, I don't know. I'm assuming because they don't state that it's for the freezing, but that was what this entire thread was about. So I'm hoping that right there can be a big help to you guys. So these next comments are getting into, again, what I think is really shady if this is true. Echoes of Eden commented, I finally caved in and upgraded to AE. It actually fixed the menu issue. I know not everyone can do it, but I just wanted to update everyone. There is a small solution to at least get into the game on SE. If you keep pressing buttons, it will eventually let you load into your game. It takes a while, but it does work. Azzy Lucian stated, I was experiencing this as well, and my god, it was frustrating. I play with mods, I always do. Skyrim is boring for me otherwise. So I went back to playing modded Fallout 4. I eventually caved, bought the Anniversary DLC not too long ago, and the problem disappeared. The main menu works as friggin' intended now with no freezing. As much as I hate to say it, some of you might have to pay just to play the game if it's freezing that bad, because it was for me. Hope this helps somehow. I play on Series X if that's relevant. Buying the Anniversary upgrade fixed the main menu for me and the game is playable again. Reach Survivor 12 stated, I just about made an edit. My friend got me the Anniversary upgrade as a belated Christmas present. Fixed the menu issue. Bethesda is actual scum, laughing my ass off. And I agree with that. Responsible AD 3672 stated, if you upgrade to the Anniversary Edition, it fixes it. Or switch your console to offline mode, it also fixes it. Fuck Bethesda. I agree with that. Reach Survivor 12 also says here, yep, I got the Anniversary upgrade as a Christmas present and everything is working like it should, laughing my ass off. So now that we've seen those comments, there is still a little bit more, but I want to cover that more in depth and get into that. Now, one, I am not saying, because none of these are my words anyways, these are other commenters, and again, please remember, they're just fellow gamers like you and me, so it's not like any of us have, the complete information on what's going on. But if that is the case, and buying the Anniversary upgrade, whether you want it or not, is what fixes the issue, and because it gets that damn thing off the menu there that they were talking about earlier, the notification. I think that is truly scummy. Again, we don't know that that's what's going on. That may not be. That is just what other people are saying that have got it. Now, I am going to say here that if you're somebody that's you absolutely love Skyrim and this is driving you nuts with that and you think, oh, well, then if I buy the anniversary upgrade, I'm going to tell you right now, just because you saw that information in this video, just because you see that information on a post or by other commenters, it doesn't mean anything. It might fix it, but what if you buy the upgrade and it doesn't do a damn thing? Then you've just spent out additional money and your game is still as unplayable. Not to mention the fact that Bethesda should not be being rewarded by people having... It shouldn't take that you bought the game and now you gotta pay out yet more money just so that it's playable. That's not the fucking way this works. They shouldn't be, you know, that, well, hey, if we see that, hey, they'll pay us additional money just so they can play it, you know. So my own advice, and this is my advice, you can, you know, take it or not, is not to fucking buy the anniversary upgrade if that's the only way you think you can play. Bethesda needs to fix the motherfucker to where everybody can play. Whether you want to play on SE or AE. There's nothing against. If you are somebody that you likes Anniversary Edition, you know, or you want it, well then that's fine. But I'm just saying that that's the only resort that you have. That is not a resort. You shouldn't have to pay additional money just so that you can play a game. That is not right. That is not fair. And again, you don't even know it worked for those people, but as you have seen since patch 120 with this game, what works for some doesn't work for many others, which is why I'm always having to put out these fucking potential fix videos, which I wish I could come out with something that was more. I just really wanted to cover that, though, to where you don't think, oh, well, if I buy it, that fixes it, and then you might find out it doesn't. There's no knowing either way if it will or won't. Let's get back into the video. Okay, so these are the last few comments, and then I want to speak to you a little bit more in closing. And I do realize this video is getting quite long, but sometimes that can't be helped. Vain Dragon states, I know this is an old thread, but for anyone still encountering issues, I have found that launching the game, waiting until the prompt press any button to start is up, then going offline, will fix the menu, allowing you to access the game. When you launch your save, go online again, or not, up to you. We'll fix any issues regarding freezing in the main menu. And if we come down here, I had to censor this user's name because even though this channel is not made for kids and, you know, the way I talk, that name, we do have kids that watch from time to time, and yeah, I'm not showing that name, so... This person who shall not be named states, what do you mean by offline, like disconnect from the internet or something else? To which Vain Dragon replied, yes, or you can go to your settings and under network settings push go offline. And that is the end of the post. I will be leaving a link to the different posts that I found in the description box down below. So now in closing, what I wanted to talk to you guys about. You may have noticed that recently, if you happen to have seen it, that I had a video up that was for the Xbox community to try to help them with freezing in the main menu because of patch 122, and that video was deleted. And you might be wondering why. So I thought since this video is geared towards the Xbox community anyways, this would be a good place to go ahead and cover that. Because a lot of you were nice enough to leave likes on that, which I appreciate. I thank you for that. But you might be wondering why I ultimately deleted it. So as I stated earlier, I am not at all familiar with Xbox. I don't know an Xbox One from an Xbox X to a Series S. None of that. You know, I have no idea how your system works, anything like that. But I know you guys need help because apparently, a lot of you have found your way to me, and I'm a PS4 user, so obviously you're not getting it elsewhere. So I'm doing the best that I can to try to help you along with the PlayStation community. And so in that video, I had what I thought was a potential fix for freezing in the main menu because of patch 122, and I did make certain that I stated that, like I always do, and I had uploaded it. After uploading it, I found out from a friend that has an Xbox Series X a little bit more about the setting, the Auto HDR, I think is what it was called, setting for the Xbox that the person that commented said to turn off, and that would fix freezing in the game. As well as I had also spoke with some other Xbox viewers that had come over here and were kind enough to comment in the comment section and let me know a little bit more about that setting as well. Now, as I continued to learn more about what that setting was and what it did, I came to the point that I believe what caused the person to freeze was having their Xbox and possibly TV set up incorrectly, and that was what was causing the freezing, and it had nothing to do with patch 122. I don't know that that is the case, but the comment which I stated in that video, had been deleted. I don't know if, because it was only in my bell notifications, and I had no way to even respond to the commenter. I don't know if the commenter deleted it or if YouTube did, because YouTube does crap like that sometimes. But that meant that people that were looking for a fix because of freezing on the Xbox because of patch 122, clicking on that video weren't going to be getting it. It was going to be a complete waste of your time. And even though it was completely unintentional on my part, I felt that it was misleading. Because again, the way I had worded the video, the way I had presented it, the way that I understood what I was putting out was that it was a fix because of the patch, a potential fix. And so that is ultimately why I deleted it. Again, it was completely unintentional. I always do the best that I can to be completely honest with the viewers of this channel. And nothing that's in this channel is ever going to be 100% accurate, and I've always let you know that too. A lot of this is not going to be 100% accurate. It's to the best of my ability to bring it to you, but at the end of the day, I am simply a gamer, the same as you. The knowledge that I have is that of a gamer, and a lot of these issues I don't even have. So it's very hard when I don't have the issues, even if I did have them. As you've seen with this game, since patch 120, this game fucks up in so many different ways for everybody. There's no fix-all. I wish there was. Because in all honesty, I really hate making these potential fix videos. But they always are under the thing they let you know that it's a potential fix. I honestly don't know how helpful any of these ever are to you guys. It is my hopes, of course, that they are helpful, because the last thing I want to do is spend all these hours in SHAREfactory. It takes forever to record one of these. A video that's this long, that's now running 28 minutes, this takes a hell of a lot longer than 28 minutes for me to make. And even a short video does, because of the way SHAREfactory is and how I have to keep stopping every damn time I turn around and make copies, and it's a pain in the ass. I hate being in this thing. And likewise, also trying to find information for stuff the best that I can on systems and issues that I don't have. But I know that you guys need help, and that you're not really getting it elsewhere. I really wish that the actual Skyrim channels would step up and fucking help their community, because I'm not a Skyrim channel. But I'm doing the best that I can to provide you guys with help. But I just wanted to let you know that this video, if you do comment on this one, it will be staying up. I'm not going to be deleting it. I'm going to make certain. I've already stated at the beginning of this video when you clicked on it that it was a potential fix, and I don't know that's going to help. I'm going to try to find a way to word that in the comments, not in the comments, in the title, the same. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do it yet, but I want you to know that when you click on it, it's potential, but that don't mean, But that other video, I just felt that that one, even though again it was unintentional on my part, that the reason you'd be clicking on it would not be the help that you'd be getting at all. So that was the reason why it was deleted. But this one is, to the best of my ability with what I could find information-wise and stuff, this one will be staying up. And I sincerely hope that it can help you guys, but I honestly don't know that it can. The thing is, I never know what information might be useful to you guys. Something that seems small and insignificant could be the fix-all that helps a lot of people. A example of that is during patch 121, when Bethesda made it to where the game would try to, if you had Anniversary Edition, it would try to force an install of all the CC content, which for PlayStation 4 users was causing 0 KB if they had it all installed. Another person found a fix, and it was all the credit to that person, Lane Scriber, that they were able to get around that install. And that potential fix actually seemed to help quite a lot of people, more so I think than the other videos did, and I'm hoping the other ones did too. But that's just the thing. I never know what information in these could be useful, because my best hopes is that it will take and help you out by fixing the issue altogether, but at the very least, maybe it could at least point you into the right direction, maybe something that you hadn't thought of, something to try, and you might find a fix then for your situation. That is my hopes. So, like I said, I just wanted to go over the reason why that video was deleted, but this one will be staying up, so if you do comment here, you don't need to worry, it will remain. And I want to thank you if you made it this far into the video with me, especially with me going on a little bit now, because I realize this is running 31 minutes and stuff, but sometimes it really can't be helped. I'm trying to be as honest with you, the viewer, as possible, because I feel that if you're going to click on a video to at least potentially get help and you're not getting it, then really what is the point in it? If you can't be honest with your viewers, then you don't deserve to have them. It's as simple as that. So, it is my sincerest hopes that something in this video can help you out, at least point you in the right direction until Bethesda, hopefully, can come out with something, to fix it. In the meantime, just doing what we can to see what we can fix it. If any new information comes out, again, I haven't seen anything since December 28th, but if any new information comes out for a potential fix, an ETA for maybe another patch, whatever, I will of course make a video on it and let you guys know. I appreciate everybody that watched the video. Thank you. And again, I hope that this can help you out. Take care, everybody. This has been a Streaming Freedom Video Bulletin. Peace out.